y apostar y conseguir ítems de la tienda de CSGO Fast. Hay más de 1000 de valor neto. 38 minutos. Peachy Game J Storm. Que el Rubik tenga arcana, pero que le regalen como la del IO, dicen. No, no creo que la regalen. El Rubik es más comercial, creo yo. Yo creo que sí la gente gastaría por el Rubik. No tanto como el del Juggernaut, pero yo creo que sí la gente compraría el Rubik. A comparación del IO, ¿no? El pobre IO al ajuste lo juegan algunos. A ver, avanza por ahí. Con eso queda el Necrofos. Cucu. Rolling Boulder. ¡Ahí está el stun! Perfecto, buenísimo. Flecha también que impacta. Cucu está al final sentenciado por Snaking con esa guadaña de la muerte. Y lo mandan más de 90 segundos a la Crystal Maiden, a la base. ¿Qué ítem crees que ocuparía el arcana del Rubik? El Rubik tiene tantos ítems buenos y caros. No sé si la gente ha visto los ítems que tiene ya el Rubik. La capa dorada. Tiene el set de la marioneta, algo así, no sé cómo se llama exactamente. Es un set de, parece una marioneta. Es uno de los más caros que existe del Rubik. ¿Qué más tiene? También tiene el báculo. Y no sé qué podría cambiar, ¿no? ¿El sombrero? ¿Será la cabeza? Escriban en los comentarios a ver qué creen que cambiaría del Rubik si sacarían su arcana. Está muy complicado porque tiene buenos ítems. El báculo no creo. Porque ya hay báculo dorado, hay báculo inmortal normal. O no sé, igual posiblemente lo hacen. Pero la idea sería que no lo hagan, ¿no? Que lo combinen más que nada con los inmortales. Es un nepe, dice. El nepe. El cetro, el robo del poder. Ah, del skill, bueno, supongo que va a cambiar todo. Pues cambia todo. Cuando el arcana siempre le cambia todos los poderes al héroe. Yo creo que la ultimate del Rubik va a ser todo en verde, algo así, ¿no? Cambiaría, por ejemplo, si metes una Chronosphere. Así una Chronosphere azul, sería una Chronosphere verde en la arcana del Rubik. Más o menos, ¿no? Pero de las mismas texturas, solo que el color cambiaría del señor Rubik. Eso yo creo que mínimo debería haber así, ¿no? O sea, lo más simple de pensar sería que la ultimate del Rubik con arcana que robe sea de color verde. Una máscara rota para el Rubik. Y cuando... Ah, ¿verdad? ¿No? Y cuando el Necrofos tiene ya de por sí el último y verde, ¿cómo lo cambiarían? ¿Saldría el Rubik ahí? No. Bueno, no sé qué podrían hacer. Bueno, eso ya los diseñadores de Valve sabrían qué hacer. A ver, vamos aquí. En este caso un Smoke por parte del equipo de TNC. Buscando a Peachy Game J Storm. Resolution, que sigue haciendo unos Chronosphere impecables. Yo creo que Valve copiaría algún diseño de Pokémon, muy seguro. La corona del Rubik. Cuando seremos la verdadera cara del Rubik. Y será flaca, dicen. Ah, ¿verdad? No, la voz del Rubik también es distorsionada. Pondré corazones como lío. ¿Cómo metería la segunda del Earth Spirit? Todos los demás sets, por más caros que sean, pueden ser reemplazados. Bueno, por ejemplo ese set, ¿no? De la marioneta, sí, yo creo que sí. O sea, no todos tienen ese set, es muy caro. Aparte, no sé, los que aman mucho al Rubik se lo comprarían. Pero así nomás por situación, no, así porque sí, no creo. Pero sí, yo creo que sí, el set sí podrían cambiarlo, todo lo que quieran. Por el nombre de Arcano se llamaría el Brian. ¿Cómo lo vinculo? Ah, no, simplemente inicias, pues donde dice iniciar con Steam, nada más. Y lo vinculas a la cuenta de CSGO Fast. El Necrofos termina farmeando un poco. Si no gana mi Imbo, no gana el Rubik. Voten por el Void. ¡La flecha! ¿Qué pasó? La flecha... Ah, no, la flecha era para el otro. Perdón, ahí estaba, la flecha era el mismo. Parece que esta partida la hemos visto minuto 38, creo, ¿no? 36, por ahí. Resolution sigue sano, sigue invicto. Como ven, no hay courier, pero ya va a salir. Y con la Lincoln Sphere va a ser inmortal, yo creo, ¿no? Más que nada en la Chronosphere, cuando se meta, nadie lo va a molestar. Activa la BKB y sería inmortal en esa Chronosphere. Mira el rato Doto que está haciendo aquí, como están viendo el Nature Prophets. Le hace mucho daño, le termina transformando rápidamente en pollito. Intenta salvarse, llega el Ice Pot. Al final Snake lo termina matando con el pulso mortal. Bien jugado por el señor Necrophos, llegando, tepeando ahí, evitando el Rat Doto. Best Doto del equipo de TNC. ¿Cuál prefieres, Serrantino, el Rubik o el Void? En realidad, cualquiera de los dos me gusta. No tengo una preferencia así muy, o sea, muy de fan.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban.
Hola, hola gente, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo están? Bueno, ya va a comenzar en breve.
Dire team ban. Radiant team pick. Dire team pick.
Enchantress.
Dire Radiant team pick.
Mariska has arrived.
Weaver.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
Lion.
Bueno, tenemos en la parte de los Radiant a Newbee, que acaba de escoger al Enchantress, Lion también. Y en la parte de los Dire, que sería Virtus Pro, a Dark Willow y la Weaver. Turno para cancelar un héroe a los Radiant, que sería Newbee. Menos de 10 segundos para que pueda cancelar un héroe.
5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Bueno, acaban de cancelar al Venge Full. Ahora es turno para los Dire para cancelar un héroe. Virtus Pro acaba de escoger a B. Turno para seleccionar un héroe a Newbee.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Bueno, gente, mientras tanto quería recalcar que se está haciendo el sorteo de una mini cámara. Es una mini cámara espía que ingresa en la mano. Sí, fácilmente ingresa en la mano. Es muy... Una mini cámara espía que es muy eficaz. Bueno, los Newbee acaba de coger a la Crystal Maiden. Bueno, normalmente he visto en las últimas partidas que escogen consecutivamente a Maiden y al Clinch.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Esperemos que esta partida sea una de las muchas de esas partidas que nos están dando. Bueno, mientras seleccionan los héroes, quería volver a recalcar de que estamos haciendo el sorteo de una mini cámara. Tendrías que buscarnos en Facebook para que puedas compartir. Prácticamente en este caso estamos transmitiendo ahora directamente por YouTube. En la página de Facebook tenemos el mismo nombre del canal de esta. Buscas y compartes simplemente esta transmisión, le tomas un print de pantalla y lo mandas al inbox de la página de Facebook y estarás entrando automáticamente al sorteo de la mini cámara espía. Hasta el momento solamente tenemos, sí, el día de ayer se anotaron 4, el día de hoy estuve revisando durante la transmisión de la mañana y anoté a 6. Prácticamente tenemos un total de 10 inscritos en el sorteo de la mini cámara. Y tenemos un total de 10 inscritos en el sorteo de la mini cámara espía.
10 seconds.
Bueno, gente, el sorteo de la mini cámara es solamente para la gente de Perú. Bueno, ahora tenemos a Phantom Lancer para Newbee y al Dragon Knight para Virtus Pro. Donde tenemos dos héroes que estonean en la parte de los Dire, que sería la Dark Willow y el Dragon Knight. Último pick para Newbee, Lina. Bueno, ambos tienen dos héroes de Stone. Le falta el último pick a Virtus Pro. Esperamos que saca un buen héroe para que pueda apoyar de alguna manera u otra a su team.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Bueno, gente, no te olvides, comparte la transmisión, manda print de pantalla a la página oficial de Facebook que está con el mismo nombre de este canal y estarías siendo anotado automáticamente para el sorteo de la mini cámara espía. La transmisión del sorteo de la mini cámara se realizará a través de la página oficial de Facebook que está con el mismo nombre, Teamfight Dota. Bueno, por este medio, para que puedas ingresar al sorteo de la mini cámara, tendrías que suscribirte al canal de YouTube. Le tomas un print de pantalla, lo envías al inbox de la página oficial de Facebook de este canal que está con el mismo nombre, Teamfight Dota, y te inscribo automáticamente. Te inscribo al sorteo. Último pick de Virtus Pro, al Chelmis.
Prepare for battle.
Thirty seconds to battle. The battle begins. Radiant structures are fortified.
You've been burned.
Normally.
My sprites are with us.
First blood. First blood!
You're not quick enough. Come on, sprites! Sproink!
Ooh. Transmuted.
Denied.
Denied.
us.
I will have so nice.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Got a light? Ooh, thanks.
I'll take that mirror coin. Money changes hands. Dominating. Your fate is mine.
Fancy.
他这个回下头，我感觉他是点地板，就是右键 A 地板，因为他边上当时是不是有个石头怪？所以你如果是有攻击指令的话，他会直接攻击你。有
With the shrine usage, and he's going to stack up a camp here. Gets a nice little medium camp, another 3 units. Not the golems that he perhaps wanted, but still good enough.
Yeah, and both supports basically trading here.
Nightmare into bugs. They think they can kill KP, and it's not going to be the case, it looks like. KP just right-clicks the bug under the tower. Didn't actually have his heal up, which made it a little bit scary.
Hiding over here, but they know exactly where he pops his heal now, and it's gonna be a little
It's a brain
close.
sap. They may just keep on diving this one. Ramses doesn't have much health regen though, so he has to be careful. They want to keep the siege creep alive, which is what probably the main goal is, to do some damage to this tower. Ramses has to be a little bit careful.
He'll get an enchant here though. He may break, and now he's gonna go more untouchable.
Brain sap. KP just getting chipped away at 3 points and untouchable. Still being chased here. Soul's got another brain sap soon. Still tower taking damage. That's a big part of this one. They kept this siege creep alive a long time. KP going to get back to safety now and be kept alive. Back at top.
Looking like a kill.
TP cancelled. Nicely done by Newbee. They get themselves another kill, and it's Mugi on the PL having a pretty good start here. 40 CS for the Phantom Lance.
So I think this looks pretty decent for Newbee right now. The Alk isn't out of control. He's actually at the same net worth as the Lina, but he is doing some jungling here. Power treads up as well, and how's Lina still sitting in the mid lane? I mean, the support's got some easy levels mid while Lina was roaming, so Faith has already got 3 points into Arcane Aura. It's going to be very helpful for an int-based hero like Lina and Enchantress, actually. So, helps them win their lanes. They've got all these levels. They can dive top, whereas on the other side, you got this off-lane level 5 Dragonite. What does he do right now? Almost nothing.
Yeah, we've seen some of these DKs get sacked one in another game by Optic, and it was a similar thing where it just felt like he was playing catch-up for a long time, and it took ages to get a Blink Dagger up, which he could have an impact with. And, well, it's not just DK having a rough time, it's Ramses as well getting very low. Shikuchi keeps him alive, but he's not level 6 yet, so even if he hits it from this creep wave and gets time-lapse, he's still going to be on low health. He needs some kind of regen. As Mugi chasing the Dark Willow in the trees here, not going to find him. As he does turn back around, hoping to maybe get a Lance off here. The slow from the Nova gets Mugi close, gets the Lance out. Roger needs to be careful, has a Bramble Maze. He's gonna pop it, but doesn't actually. Oh, there we go. Gets the root afterwards. Mugi gets some backup now. LSA is going to come in from the Lina rotation. Lina's here. SCCC wants to clean this one up. There is a bug on him, which he gets the focus fire onto, but still very low. One more right click from Ramses is going to bring down Lina. That's a big kill to be taking here. Mugi, it's up to him now. The PL needs to clean up. He has some help from Faith, but that's not going to last all too long. Ramses in full retreat. He's got a triple kill on Mugi. Ramses will be A-okay. He's not going to succumb to the PL pressure, but all of this while Alchemist farms.
They did a good job picking off the Lina there. The bugs are so hard to deal with, especially with that much stuff in the area. And maybe the PL should have covered him a bit better, but just took so much to kill the Dragon Knight. His HP actually was valuable there. I said, what is he going to do? Well, he can just tank a lot of nukes. It made it easier to pick off the Lina at that base. She only had an AQUI, so she's really actually not that survivable right now, but...
Ramses forced to time-lapse at top. A little bit too aggressive there, though he knew what he was doing. He wasn't really at any serious risk of dying.
Does waste his time, though. He's got to run all the way back to Fountain, you know. Yep, didn't get a great trade there.
And it's not like, yeah, there's no shrine, there's no jungle, no one's been taking that, but ultimately he wasn't going to really be able to defend this tower on his own anyway.
Smoke around through the jungle, it's going to be Crystal Maiden as well as Lina, but unless they get the Frostbite, he's going to get knocked out. I think Faith making a bit of a mistake there, popping the Nova then rather than wrapping around and catching no one as he shifted to the right, so kind of a costly one.
And even just the Lina not being quite in position to follow it up. Crystal Maiden's still nearby. Faith that may want to block some of these camps. Seen a lot of CMs play this style back at bottom. The bounty rune fight, they know there's an alchemist in the game, and KP wanted to stop the bounty runes going his way, but Ramsey's gonna be getting both thanks to the grip from Solo.
So no one, still about the same net worth as the PL. I'd say this is a good position for Newbee to be in. Usually you want to be ahead on Alchemist, but he's prepping with his Invis.
Yep, and they got the damage for this one. Kaka has got Finger. He just hit level 6. He could level it up. He doesn't need it. Oh, maybe he does.
Okay.
Throws the Finger on a 50 health Alk, and I'd say it's hell worth it.
Yes. Absolutely.
You want to make sure you get that kill.
That suicide would have been really costly. I mean, he still would have lost gold, which would have been good, but getting the gold on the other side, a little bit of experience, super valuable there. The Line Stone is a little delayed, though. The Light Strike Ray hits. The Elk was able to get some distance out. Maybe that made a difference, but...
Perhaps it was waiting for that Nightmare, expecting it to come to like dodge some spells and wanted to like impale after the Nightmare or something.
Yeah, to do damage. That way it breaks and they don't have to like, you know, take it onto yourself or something. Bane is often in the right place at the right time. Solo is very good at that, so... huge kill, and now PL is sitting a whole 600 gold ahead of where Alk is, so that was a massive pickup in the mid lane, and lucky they got the Invis rune.
Going for a fast diffusal, he's going to take the fighting approach. The Battle Fury PL build all but dead at this point. Have not seen that in such a long time.
Oh yeah. That build was just like mechanics broken, essentially.
Battle Fury got some pretty decent nerfs over time. AP down bottom, needs to be careful. Curse Crown is there. Does go for the heal, which is going to deter Roger from using a Bedlam on him.
That was Faith. Somebody started TP there. Not sure who it was, but they canceled.
Here come Newbee, though. Smoking in enemy jungle. They're trying to keep tabs of this Alchemist, but they just can't quite get the trajectory right. They'll find Roger instead, which is a nice kill. A better one would be Ramses down here. The double siege creep. Seen this before, trying to just push waves with this one. Beetle's being thrown back here, and it looks like the job is up to KP and SCCC to tank this one. They've got no heal for a couple of seconds. KP, they're going to keep the siege creeps alive. No Dire Glyph, and KP healing up. He needs to just take the heal himself. Don't share it with those siege creeps. And the tower is not going to be claimed, A
little bit more armor, this would have been fine. He actually does lose the second one as well, so bit of a loss, but still a good grab. Then that's going to be a dead line.
Grip on Kaka. Yeah, oh, is it? There's follow-up. There's Mugi there, but the stun hits too. Nicely done by No One as the follow-up from Lina comes not in time to save his teammate, and they're looking for more. They really want No One. They dodge the Terrorize with a nice little doppelganger. Mugi trying to gun down No One, but with Chemical Rage up, just not possible. And Faith dead as well. 2 Newbee heroes hit the floor, and it could be a third. Mugi trying to TP out, gets caught by a Dragon Tail. He's got a doppelganger in a couple of seconds, but he's not going to get a chance to use it, and it just gets worse. If SCC gets caught, and it's a 1 second stun. That's all you need. It's not even a 1 second stun. It's the bare minimum. No one knows they've just won a big fight, a key deciding one. SCCC gives him the tip before he goes down. He's a good sport.
Man, so bad for Newbee. It looked kind of good because there was a haste rune on the Lina. He was wrapping all the way around to try to catch the Elk, but that Terrorize and the threat of the Terrorize made things so hard. If anything, if they just all ate it together, it would have been disengaged, nobody dies, but that overdive, the tier 1 is still alive, by the way. The overdive there proves to lose all of their cores, and a short moment before that, it just looks so good for the spellcasters on Newbee's side.
Yep.
Getting a lot of pickoffs. Catch Solo down here, probably not. Either way, he does buy out on Lina right before his death, so he's got the Yule Scepter ready. So now solo ganking is going to be more than easy to do.
We'll see if they keep playing the aggressors. They sure as hell will. They immediately smoke, and I believe that one was under a dire ward in that jungle, as Dragon Knight's going to find a stun initiation with his fresh Blink Dagger. Kaka in some trouble, completely airballs the stun. He was hoping for the Weaver there, but didn't actually have detection. Instead, they'll find Pasha. With the smoke rotation in, they actually had the whole team there, whereas VP were playing elsewhere on the map, which is probably fine for them because Alchemist closing in on his Radiance.
So, with detection, I mean, he's got Blink Dagger on the Dragon Knight at least, so he can get in some of these fights, and it's okay to have a little miss here or there, as long as ultimately they're still creating space for the Alk. He's still hitting up his Tri-Camp, and still just a little bit ahead of the PL, but he's in acceleration territory. Pretty soon, once he finishes Radiance, things will get out of control, so a couple more kills would be useful, or at least Newbee needs to pressure the map in a big way, and they're still kind of just holding their lanes.
Yeah, they've got these 2 deep wards in one side of the jungle, which are nice because you see the Alk when he's there, and if he's not there, you know that he's over at that Tri-Camp, which is a very common place to be farming. Problem is they're using all these smokes, so it's quite difficult to gank right now. Kaka down bottom. Gets found out by a Blink Stun, blowing up. There's 4 VP heroes there, so the TP support gets immediately cancelled. They don't want anything to do with it. And the really nice thing about this is VP, every time there's bounty runes there, making sure they get 2 of them. Last time I think it was Optic when they had the up. Every single time bounty runes come up, they got like 0 or at most 1 of the 4 bounty runes.
That's super detrimental. Really changes your pattern now. Still only a bit ahead of his opponents on the Alk, but Newbee has grouped up and they're pressuring the top tower. They keep the Siege Creep alive this time, and it's full HP though, so it's going to take some doing here. They're going to try to catch Solo, perhaps.
Bramble Maze will stop the chase, and even the threat of a Terrorize being able to constantly pump fake it and cancel it is very hard to deal with here. Never quite know when it's going to be coming your way until you see that animation, and, well, Newbee are going to be able to take the tower. Is it denied? Nope. Not timed by Solo. He tempted it though.
Faith in trouble, being chased here by...
Pasha's rotating in on the DK from the river. He's going to Blink Stun here if he can find a good target. But PL himself is actually... They found Pasha, I believe. They know he's here. Pasha may need to blink out. He does do so. Back to the shrine area. We see Faith Kaka so low in health, but with Tranquil Boots on these 2, they will be slowly healing back up.
So they get out just fine, but definitely a lot of careful movements there. If they make mistakes, they're going to get collapsed on in the same vein. They want to stay a little bit wide so they can collapse on their mobile opponents, and net worth is starting to creep out of control. No one hasn't moved from this place on the map in quite a while here. He's queuing up the typical build, Manta style afterwards, and even still, it's going to be a while until no one feels safe in team fights, like BKB territory basically, because if he is out of position and he gets grabbed, the only save that he has is a Terrorize from an ally or a Nightmare to possibly interrupt the chain stun.
Here's like Ench can kind of sit far away and just deal a lot of damage in a short amount of time. Lina Lion, the dual finger combo, do incredible single target burst damage.
Well, he might set up on SCC here. He's got a grip. Oh, he lands a stun though. That's going to buy him time to run away unless...
Oh, he got caught by the Bramble. First crown is there, and SCC is going to go for the defensive Nightmare on Solo. Stops himself taking any additional damage, and nicely done. Big kill for VP.
I'm not sure why he used the Yules originally on the Lina, but I saw him Yules as Solo was TPing in, and that was kind of where he was in a lot of trouble. I think he saw the Solo TP also, perhaps, but nice kill. Lina kind of pressuring top, trying to look for a solo kill, but instead he just dies.
VP immediately turn this into an aggressive play down bottom. They're going to run right into KP Solo. Gets the grip off before a heal comes out from the Enchantress. There's a TP from the Crystal Maiden. DK, can he get the sound? Goes for the CM instead. They find a new target here. Alk shows up with a nice 2-man unstable concoction. Mugi caught in that one, but they don't want to fight this PL. They're fighting under Shrine, and they know just how deadly that can be. In fact, Alchemist could have been in a lot of trouble there, except for a perfect Terrorize, catching out absolutely everyone. Securing the retreat here. No one wants to turn and fight. Gets the unstable concoction. And some help there with a bit of vision, and
what a save from Roger. And it wasn't just the Terrorize, it was also the Bramble Maze.
Yep.
When the Lina backed up briefly, Kaka's going to defend himself a little bit here. Don't worry about the bugs.
Still okay, potentially?
Oh, he wants to play around it. Forces him back. So he lands the Terrorize.
Down bottom.
1 second.
Yep.
Never a pause.
Went for the... Not a hero initially. SCC now in full retreat. Has a Shadow Amulet. Can they spot him? They can burn him down.
Only a matter of time.
Fire.
Maybe...
Yeah, SCC, you got to do something here. He's going to throw his spells in. Yeah, they know he was melting as PL shows up to the party. No one does have ultimate though, and I don't think PL can find him. Mugi is so low, he just dies to the breathe fire. Newbee are just collapsing.
Man, they're just punishing. They always find SCCC, and they have more than enough heroes to get these kills. So it's just
the kill.
They're just running them down. So those are a couple crucial mistakes. I mean, the last 2 or 3 deaths from SCC has completely changed the tempo of this game. He hasn't found kills. His opponents have found kills. Just ward vision. There's sentries everywhere, and VP's just in the right spot.
This feels like a game where Newbee, like last game, even though they lost and it was kind of convincing from VP, I feel like overall Newbee played solid Dota. This time around, it's a bit sloppier. There's a lot more mistakes, a lot more kind of iffy decision making. Lina, you know, getting caught solo pushing top and then down bottom. Lina gets caught again, and PL's like, oh, I'm going to run in after Lina's died with in a 1v3 against all this AoE damage, and just also loses his life. It just feels like some really questionable plays based on the fact, you know, they're versing VP, they're just trying too hard to make something happen.
Yeah, and maybe he's just feeling a little too confident. I mean, he was, prior to that death, 6-1-1, so he's doing very well. He just hasn't hit 15 yet. He doesn't have the health perk, and basically getting hit by the AUG stun there. He flew out a little bit earlier than expected. If he doppelgangs that, then yeah, maybe he can get a kill out of it, but still a little dangerous. No HP talent, no HP items, and they have quite a bit of AoE. Even like Breathe Fire is a great way to reduce the damage output.
Puts us back at Bounty Runes.
There's scan. Haven't seen too many teams do that. Scan to see, like, did somebody take the Bounty Rune? If I go over there, am I going to die? And Roger going for the safe play. So
it looked like VP just got 1 this time. A bit more acceptable.
Yep. Pasha waiting bottom to see if they can get a kill with Dark Willow. Whatever he throws out, and maybe could kill KP here. It's got a lot of
magic damage from the Dark Willow Bedlam. You get that insta stun.
He's got the talent and the cloak, so also possibly survival.
Newbee bringing the entire team, so this is a bit of a bait here. And the second they see the Lina as well, looks like, yeah, they are gonna, you know, tuck themselves in. Breathe Fire to say, hey, I'm here, but he's actually blink TP'd, so nice little cheeky play from DK.
Yeah, I like that one. That was good. At least he waited a little bit until his support started TPing first.
Yes.
Normally it'll be like, Breathe Fire, haha, I'm safe, guys.
And then the support they go looking for you and they find your support, like, okay. So that's not cool.
That'd be a bad time.
Manta Style on Alchemist is online.
Game feels really hard now. Alk's a full 50% more net worth ahead of where the PL is. Last couple of fights going bad. It's just like the scary thing about Alk. You have to take really good fights. You have to win most fights just to stay even with him. And now they're behind. And as soon as he finishes his item afterwards, things get really scary. But he's got Blink now too, so we're going to see some stuns. Going to jump in last second and turn some fights.
Someone wants a ward. No one's just going to Quelling Blade. It gets pinged. About to say, you may not reveal yourself attacking the ward, but when a big area of vision on the map gets removed out of nowhere, yes, most teams will notice that.
Faith has nothing else to do, right? He's standing in trees. Might as well look at the map. So they'll start off with Roche. The bug is going to get killed pretty quick now. No one does pull aggro eventually, and yeah, they're getting ready to fight.
Newbee's like, we got to just go for this. We're versing an ALK team. We're already behind. Let's make a play. KP just going to go running in. We'll get stunned up. Doesn't stun any teammates, at least with the Terrorize trying to follow it up. They're going to take the Enchantress down. Immediate buyback here. They're going for more, though. Lina gets jumped on with the BKB on Ramsey. There's just no solution to him. Alchemist is out of control as well. Radiance Manta already up. Roger gets the kill. Enchantress just brought back. I don't think there's much of a fight for her to come back into. And this is with Mugi having a double damage. He just found it then, I believe. Enchantress, well, didn't really buy back into a whole lot of fun. Just PL surviving, who is, you know, playing around the outskirts of this fight, is going to find Roger. Nice little cheeky kill there. Normalin, indeed, as VP will secure Roche.
So even though, I mean, they were very ahead prior to that team fight, but even still, the advantage of being on Dire with Bramble Maze feels so strong. Because if you look at the ramps, it's so much about like how the ramps approach the Roche pit. It's just grouped up there. You have to go down a cliff, down another choke point, and if he drops a Bramble Maze like that, that's like 3 Brambles on the way to getting inside Roche. So it takes Enchant far longer just to get there. It lets them know that they're coming, and they're going to group around and get terrorized anyways. This is what VP's abusing on the map, and this is why they're picking Dark Willow and why they're sticking to the Dire side. All they do is land 1 stun on Lina. They get the follow-up stun with the BKB on Weaver, and it's just so easy to win the fight.
Yeah, it's even with Mugi, you know, he's dodging some spells, doing what he can. It's nice, it's cute, it's keeping you alive, but at some point, you know, you actually have to address VP and take them down and contest the Roshan, not just play around it.
Oh, don't mind me. Just a wee fairy going about her business.
So Maelstrom on Weaver now. It's got the BKB, almost to Lincoln's as well, sitting about 3,000 away. But once he finishes that, how does Lena even get something done? She's just finishing the Shadow Blade now. Their opponents are getting item solutions already. You can't even solo kill Ramses anymore. It basically have to be line into a Lena combo. And Lena felt so good for like 14 minutes, but all those deaths on SCC have just really hurt him.
That's what we've seen with Lena a bit in general. It's just, there's this fall off once you kind of get to this mid game. Until you get like some of those defensive items like a BKB, you're very squishy. If you ever get gone in as Lena, you're done for. And Lena, despite that, has done pretty well this term. I was looking at some of the win rates, was sitting around that like 70% win rate over like 18-20 games or so, but
yeah,
this is a good example of how to take advantage of Lena's weaknesses.
Pushing through the mid lane for VP with the Aegis up. Alchemist is poor, which means he's got something coming. It's a BKB.
Well, there we go. You know, you recognize magic damage is the big problem, and that when Out gets BKB.
Weaver. Stun on the ground, Frostbite follow-up, ulti. That was very close.
Yeah.
If he pops BKB there before going for time lapse, he lives 100%. So maybe a mistake there.
TL on the other side though, similar story. Gets caught out, gets brought down. He was going for bounty runes, gets punished.
You definitely take that trade though.
Oh, Dark Willow died bottom. Okay, there's deaths all over. Every single bounty rune was, there's a hero who just went for it alone and died.
Every time I hide the recap, I press show fight recap again. It's another kill.
Yep.
So open and close. So Crystal Mania did get the big Weaver kill though. A bit of a downside perhaps in that. Yep. Most likely going to channel it towards maybe a Glimmer Cape would be really effective obviously, but some ways I prefer it's on Lena. Give him a BKB. That way he doesn't have the right time, but it's so hard when like Line is such a surgical hero, you know. It's like you have really good disables on paper, but you're very vulnerable. You have to be in the right place, and it's not easy to just instantly win a fight, you know. It's almost never gonna get like a lineup earth spikes. You're still kind of a single target hero. The AoE is just a lot stronger.
Back to the mid lane, Alk with a DD rune is taking a tier 2 tower and not much to...
Hola gente, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo están? Bueno, acabo de regresar. Vemos a los Dire que ingresan con todo. Buena acción de parte de los Dire. Y aquí tenemos a alguien que bala, pero va a terminar. Imagino que va a terminar perdiendo la vida, no. Bueno, los Dire están tratando. Terminan llevándose a Live, que intentó empalar a los héroes. Bueno, concretó la empalada, pero terminan con la vida de Lion fácilmente. Y los Dire serían en este caso Virtus Pro. Terminan con la primera torre de mid, con la tercera torre de mid. Se están intentando llevar la barraca. Sí, fácilmente se van a llevar la barraca de mid. Ahora van por la segunda barraca de mid. Newbee tiene tres héroes muertos. Bueno, van a dejar la barraca ahí que lo destruya. Los creeps y van por la tercera barraca, pero la tercera torre de la parte de bot. Bueno, al dragón canal que ya perdió la forma de dragón. Bueno gente, recordando nuevamente de que el sorteo sobre la minicámara espía se va a concretar en unos días. Hasta el momento solamente tengo a 10 anotados que realizaron bien el procedimiento y están en la lista del sorteo de la minicámara. Bueno, 14-28 de diferencia de kills, 14 kills para Newbee y 28 para Virtus Pro. Virtus Pro está controlando fácilmente, imagino yo, hasta donde se ve, está controlando fácilmente a Newbee. He visto que han ganado 2 TF fácilmente. Bueno, los Radiants se están replegando para ir por la parte de top. Sí, van a ir por la parte de top. Tenemos aquí el Enchantress con lanza de dragón. Capa fulgurante para el Lion para que pueda escapar unos segundos. Uy, tenemos a falta un Lancer que tiene Smoke de hoja difusora de parte del Lancer. Y también tiene Manta, listo. Smoke de parte del equipo de los Radiants. Si quieren posicionar la parte de top. Tenemos aquí a la línea que tiene hoja sombría. TP de la línea para ir a la parte de mid de su base y defender.
A golden thread.
This one's afternoon is looking up. Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
Or to find myself upon it. I'm in your debt.
Radiant's bottom barracks have fallen. Nature attend us. No! Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
Bueno, GG de parte de Newbee. Bueno, Virtus Pro se acaba de llevar la partida fácilmente. A ver, el que se hizo la partida en este caso sería el dragón. Sí, el dragón. No, creo que fue el Alchemist. 68% de votación para el mejor jugador, que sería el Alchemist. Listo, la partida terminó 33 kills a favor de Virtus Pro. Newbee solamente con 16 kills.